Today I'm more confused.
Hi, this is Dell 3524 here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Dell Latitude XT2. Starting off right here, we have our Wi-Fi catcher switch on and off, WPS Wi-Fi button, your eSATA port, SD card reader, then there's a PCI reader, headphone jack, microphone jack, a Kingston lock, and around to the back here, your charger port, VGA, 10 by 100 by 1000 megabit Ethernet port, eSATA and USB drive. This is to plug in the CD drive because it doesn't have one. Then on this side you have the CPU vent. This is the stylus, a USB charging port, a 1394 Firewire port, and then this is the speaker. This thing on to get a detailed specification of it. Alright, it has a Intel Core 2 Duo processor. It's the U9600 at 1.60 gigahertz. Dual core, running at, again, 1.6 gigahertz. It has a 120 gigabyte HDD and 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM. There's actually only one physical DIMM slot, which is underneath the laptop. The other is pre-installed memory. This has a 6-cell battery, which is currently performing normally. And you also have virtualization, change of performance setting, and security. The security would be featuring the fingerprint scanner that is on this. So let's boot this computer up. It is running Windows 7 32-bit Professional. And while it's starting up, I want to show you some other features on this laptop. The laptop itself is a touchscreen laptop, multi-response screen, that because of that you can touch it with your finger or use the stylus. And what this computer will do is the screen will turn around and turn into a little tablet. I have it currently set on portrait view. So let's log in. All you gotta do is touch it. Over to landscape. Okay, the laptop's back in landscape. So yes, this is a touchscreen laptop. It is multi-response, meaning you can use your 2 fingers, and you can also use, if you go to Google, you can also use your finger to scroll up and down. And then there's the stylus that comes with it. And this will also work on the screen. All you got to do is touch it, and then it'll follow around on the screen. The only problem with them I've seen is I'm not even touching the screen, but it detects it. It's about maybe a ½ an inch away from the screen, and it detects it. And since the screen will do that, you'll lose the ability to use the keyboard, the physical keyboard, but there's also an on-screen keyboard I'll show. But you also get the control keys, which is like Control-Delete. It should take you right to the Control-Delete center that comes up. You have the portrait flip view, which I can't seem to get to work. And then you have a settings button that also still doesn't work for me for some reason. And then you get your lights that are on the other side too, the notification, the hard drive, and you have the battery light and the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth light, which Bluetooth is not installed on this currently. Then you have your TPM, as I said, the secure fingerprint scanner to unlock the computer. And then we'll just go to System Properties. And since you really can't, you can make a right click, but it's kind of hard. You just press and hold down on the screen, and then all the properties. I'll minimize it. I mean, you kind of have to calibrate the screen every once in a while. But again, it is Core 2 Duo 1.60 gigahertz with 2 gigs of RAM, 32-bit operating system. And we'll go to the Experience Center. There we go. This computer clocked in the processor at 4.4 out of 7.9 possible. Memory was 4.9 out of 7.9. The lowest score was 3.2, which tied the graphics and gaming graphics, which is the base score of the computer, is 3.2. And the primary hard drive got a 4.6. So the winner here is the memory. I'm sure it can be upgraded. You can't upgrade the processor, but everything else can be changed, except for graphics as well. I haven't really been able to mess around too much on this laptop since I've been busy, but the graphics on here, I believe, are Intel GMA Press series. But anyway, let me show you the keyboard option. It'll always stay over here. It'll be right here in the left, and then you just slide it out, and then you have the full on-screen keyboard. And then you also have handwriting recognition. It works okay. I mean, I tried to say hello. It gave me 11 hello, and now it's giving me numbers. But it kind of works sometimes. It just doesn't give you a chance to write it. But I like this computer overall if you're like walking around and stuff. I mean, it's not too heavy. There is some weight to it. Definitely heavier than the original iPad. But it's not a pain in the butt to use. I would prefer this over a Surface just because this has more power than a Surface. But you make your own opinion up on that. Alright, this has been the review of the Dell Latitude XT2. Any comments, questions below?
Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the Beach Boys and free my soul.